Hi, it's Ronnie, and welcome to the 25th of the month. This is the day that we work on our Christmas things so we're going to be ahead at Christmas. I usually I started out making cards for Operation Ride Home, and then, of course, they quit a few years ago. So then, since I take mine to the local scrapbook store, they send it off, and I'm kind of thinking the name of the place they send them to now is Military Missions. But I was thinking, with all the things going on with the nursing homes this year and people being lost there, that maybe I'd do mine for a local nursing home. But I usually do masculine ones too. And I kind of make them rustic a lot of the time. And so I made these ahead of time. And you don't have to have a whole lot to make some of them. I have loads of punches and dies and stuff now. But when I first started out making cards, I did not. I did a lot by hand. So I thought, well, I'm going to show you some by hand. This one, if you turn it, I'm going to show you because I'm going to do one similar to this. But I drew the star by hand on the back and then cut it out. And this was just laying on my desk and been laying there since Christmas. Well, it was in a bowl. And it got broken in half, which was good because then I put half here and half there. But, yeah. Oh, and this, I punched them out, stamped them out a couple of years ago. And I guess laying in the drawer there, they got stuff on them. So there's like some orange on here. That's no problem if you're going rusty. People think you did it on purpose. So I went ahead and used it, and I have a couple more here. And notice that one's got some on it too, and this one does right there. I think it might be a splatter, come to think of it, because this is kind of gold and that one's orange. I might have splattered them. But, yeah, I use 8.5 by 11 cardstock. And this one's cut where it's lifted up. I like those a lot. Because then they got to think. They automatically go like that, and it don't work. They got to go like this. But I hand cut the star, and I stitched around it, stitched around the craft cardstock. Well, it's not very sturdy craft cardstock. It wouldn't make a very good card, but I got it at Walmart. And this looked empty, so I just made a flag there and put that on the inside. This one I'd made a layout a while back that I put it was wood grain on it, and then I put little nails on it, and it looks like that one needs one right there. I missed a spot. You only put it in the spots that need it, and I must have missed that one. But I used my pen, put the nails on there, stitched around another hand-drawn star, and then I just kind of wrapped that through there and put one of those on there. I haven't done the inside yet. I hadn't made up my mind what to do on the inside, but you can leave them plain too. This one, I'm going to go ahead and pull it out. I was going to wait, but I'm going to pull it out. There's 3 of these that I pulled out from a long time ago. I got loads of these. Every time I seem to go to one of the scrapbook stores that we no longer have, I would pick these up because they were like 33 cents a piece. And if she had them on sale, they were even cheaper. But like this one's 2003, 1999, and 2001. And they're all by the same company. But I thought they look kind of rustic. I'm going to pull them out. So I did the background with it. And then I just drew the little strings here. And these, don't throw your scraps away, because this is like from cutting the stars out. And some of them are kind of wonky pieces. They're not very big. And so some of them I didn't get very big pieces out of it. And it made my stars even more wonky. So I drew 5 on the back, cut them out. And then I drew strings coming down, tied them. And I did joy here and other strings on the side. But, yeah. And then this one was scraps. And I was making these and had some left over. I thought, I think I'm going to make a tree with it. So I stitched all around them. And then I did joy to the world. And I had thinner, thicker, and so on all the way down, so it wouldn't all be the same, and I didn't make them straight across. Then I used the Dilutions ink on it and put like snow, and I stitched around the edge there. And yeah, those are my cards for that I did get done already. And I got this at Hobby Lobby. Let me pull these out. And it was, of course, I got half price. And I got it because it was plaid and more masculine feeling. And there's the color box that I got from Walmart. I think it was like $5. And it was a few years back. And I don't think they've changed the price. But, yeah, I'm going to start on my card. I've got this piece here. And I'm going to use this one. Oh, and here's the white cardstock. And it's Georgia Pacific. And you can cut it lengthwise. Or you can cut it this way and get 2 cards out of it, which is a 2-size card. And yeah, I'm going to do a star. And you want to make sure you don't do it too big. You can get carried away. So kind of look at it and think, okay, I don't want my star any bigger than this. And so, and it can be pretty rustic. And just cut it out. And even though my lines aren't straight, you don't have to go by the lines. And like that looks a little small, and I'd like it a little bit bigger. So I am not going to stick completely to it. I'm just going to go outside the lines. But it gives me basic lines to cut. And I'm going to make that leg just a little bit bigger also. And so now I've got a rustic looking star, and save those, because if you want to make a card like this, you need little pieces. And see, it's going to fit pretty decent on here. I used some black before. I think I will use maybe some green on here. Trying to decide what I want to do here. I'm going to go ahead and ink it up. And this is a rusty hinge, you know, that I love. I think it makes it look rustic. I used to use green a lot because green is my favorite color. And I'd use green on everything, but I decided since I like this so well, I'd be using it. And I'm using a Sharpie. I tried my smash pen, and like on the plaid, it wasn't showing up. It would kind of fade out, and then I had to go over the top again. So 1 star is all that got the smash pen, which is my favorite to use. But then I thought, well, I have these Sharpies, and they're working a lot better. And I'm going to go around the star too. And if you notice on this one, I just went a straight line around and a straight line around the stars. So you can do either one or neither. You don't have to do either. Okay, so I am kind of thinking maybe I'm going to take it like this. Come around here. I just had longer thumbs. Never thought I'd ever say that, because my fingers are kind of on the long side. It runs in my family. Let me put that down here. And is it going to be long enough? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm doing this again. I'm going to leave a little more. Okay. And wanted to make sure I have plenty. And don't pull it too tight if yours is flimsy as mine is. Okay, I'm going to bring it on the other side, and like I said, it is flimsy. And get a piece of scrap here. Notice how straight I cut that? And you could use washi tape too. And here's the scraps I was talking about. Make sure you don't throw away because you might want them for something. And I am going to, let's see. And I want it rustic, but I want a little bit straight. And of course I do have a punch that could punch this out, but like I said, I've done plenty without. And I just moved the corner over so I can get the other one to thereabouts match. And see, they do thereabouts match. I cannot get this in the right place in the center if I don't put a dot there. So I'm going to put one right here. And I was looking to see if I got my reinforcer there. I thought it's usually right there where it belongs. And I'm going to do a reinforcer in the same color. And just toss that on there. And one thing about if you get glue that comes out, Kleenexes work awesome. Getting the extra glue. I am getting glue everywhere. On my hands, that's for sure. Okay. And I am going to go around this. And since it's going to lay like this, I'm going to do joy like I did here. Now if you take and make your joy and don't close your O, and you can make it any way you want, but to make it a little more quirky and rustic looking, just put some little dots on the ends. And it changes it a little bit. And I'm going to just put this right in here, hopefully. I might have got that one string that I did over too long. It might have been right to start with. And I am going to throw some glue like right under here. And I'm going to pick a little back up because there's too much glue on there. So this knot will stay. On cards, you want them to stay. Okay. And I'm going to also throw some underneath here. And I want to throw quite a bit more there. And put it down. So this stays where it needs to stay. And I'm going to hold it there a second. My star is just going to go like right here. And I'm going to get one more, well, maybe two more pieces of foam tape to put on there. But yeah, don't take long to make them, and you use what you've got, and you can make quite a few. And since, you know, a lot of you aren't working right now, maybe there'll be something extra that you can do. I'm going to put some of the rusty hinge on here too. Still the white edges showing. Oh, I forgot to put on my tag. See, if I was doing a live thing, y'all could have hollered. Are you planning on putting some on your tag? But of course, I want my tag to match the rest. And it's alright if I get some there. It's fine. I might go ahead and just throw some on. I was thinking the star would cover it up, but you know, I think it'd look good. Just throw some extra on the card here. Y'all thinking, oh, she's getting a little carried away now. I do that. Oops. There, see? You hide the mechanics of your work so nobody can see them. And I always use liquid glue on my cards because I want them to stay together. When they did Operation Right Home, they had volunteers that came in just to make sure the stars were going to stay together, because they didn't want to send them out and them not. I may not put a foam thing on because I forgot I put foam tape under here. I might just leave it like it is. Don't know if I want a bow. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. I'm going to do a bow. My little paper cutting scissors there will not cut this twine very well. So then I have to pull out my Tim Holtz ones. And I'm going to throw a little more on this because it really looks white. It does not look as rustic. Just in case that moves. Well, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of glue on it. I guess I got that overlapped. Yeah, put this right on here. And if I hadn't put all this twine behind here, I wouldn't have popped this up, but I did. But I'm not quite done with the card. Whoops, I did not get that straight, of course. Okay, that's a little better. I am going to throw just a little more right here, so it's not so bright and shiny white. And on this card, I don't know if you noticed, but it's got little black dots on it. And I do have some, what do you call it? Black spray that I could do this with. But I thought I'd show you in case you don't have any and want to use another color and had markers like I do. Or in this case, a Sharpie. You can just make your own. Yeah, when I started watching YouTube, I seen more stuff. I love the scrapbooking shows on TV because I got ideas from them. But, of course, you get them on YouTube. And I didn't have even close to the stuff that they all had. So I would think, okay, what can I do that makes similar thing, and I would come up with different things. Anyway, these are my cards. Oh, and I use this Tim Holtz die here for the joy. I had to dig it out. The joy was in my bowl, and I thought, well, it's got so many on here that I should show it in case anybody wanted to get it, because it does make cute cards. And yeah, that's joy, but it's like merry and bright, believe, season's greetings, Noel, and of course the Merry can go with the Merry Christmas. And then the stamp set, I don't know what it is. It's one of my favorite. The packaging tore up a long time ago, and I just keep it in the drawer by my desk. And there's my cards. Check out the other gals down there below and see what they've done in early preparation of Christmas, so they don't have so much to do come Christmas. But yeah, here's 4 more cards. I think I've done 4, so that's only 8, and my goal is like probably 50. Yeah, it's usually 50, so it's probably going to be the same this year. And yeah, I need to get busy and make some more. I'm going to leave this stuff out. Well, 5 cards. Look, 5 cards. What was I thinking? That's like a tenth of the way to my goal with these cards here. And like I said, I think I did 4 other cards on one of the other ones. So, yeah, early start. But, yeah, and of course you can buy just the envelopes that go with these. And they do have them in craft if you want to craft. But, yeah, I like to use that cardstock because it's inexpensive and I can get more done. You get 150 sheets for $5. And then you just decorate the tops of them. But thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to check out all the links down there below to see what everybody else is doing this month. And I hope you all have a happy, scrappy week. And take care and stay safe. Bye. Me again. I just wanted to apologize for how long this video is. Over 20 minutes. I am so sorry. That's why I don't do process videos in real time. That and the fact that I have to keep reminding myself to talk. When I am crafting, I get involved. I get really into it, and I forget to talk. I am so sorry about that too. But I hope you make some cards. Use your scraps, if nothing else. That's what I do a lot, is use my scraps. If I make Christmas layouts, I use the scraps from them a lot to make Christmas cards. But thank you all again for watching. Have a happy, scrappy week. Bye.